Spacey Sims, and we are back with a whole new game. And as promised, we are starting the Men of Yoshiwara, Kikuya. This is the first one. There is a second one. It's not like a continuation or anything. It's just another Men of Yoshiwara game, so it's got the similar theme or whatever. But this is the one that came out first, so I figured this is the one we should play first. I think from what I remember reading, it doesn't really matter. You could play either one. It's not like you have to play one or the other first. But I thought I also read that in the second one, maybe some of these characters might be there as like background, so it sounded like it made more sense to play this one first. But also came out first, so yeah. Anyway, so we're going to jump into this. So apparently this was originally a smartphone game, so I'm not really sure. I think what I read in some of the reviews that some of the criticism was really more about like it didn't kind of port over really awesomely, but overall the game itself was rated pretty well for a Dogonzaka Labs game, because you know they're usually the mixed review games. They are the ones that we have played. Obviously we just finished My Butler and we played Office Lovers before that, and we've never played what has been rated as a good Dogonzaka Labs game. So I was really curious as to, okay, are they all just train wrecks like the two that we've played, and for some reason people just enjoy this train wreck more, or is this one actually really good? I'll be honest, first impressions, because obviously this is the farthest I've gotten into it aside from clicking in the settings. When you first load up the game, there is like they have an intro song, yo. That's like big budget game. Like, ooh. Most games, well, Office Lovers and My Butler didn't have like a little intro song, so I'm impressed already. I feel like that's a step above. I mean, doesn't mean the game's not going to be a train wreck. Who knows? But anyway. So, I'm going to read from the Steam page. The Men of Yoshiwara is a popular romance game for women. I suppose you could be a man and play this too, but you're romancing dudes, so if you're not down with that, it wouldn't be fun for you, I guess. Anyway, the story. A closed island where baby boys are not born. A unique culture that is completely different from the mainland has been flourishing on the island. In the middle of the island, there is a district where men are gathered. Some women just want children. Others are looking for love. Sounds pretty standard. Knowingly deceived by a lie and deceived in return, all in a single night's dream. That's literally a fucking sentence, and I have no idea what the hell that bullshit means. Wow. Wow. At the end, to whom is it that you will be talking of love? Again, that makes no fucking sense. But basically, so the concept is, this is Man-Whore Island, okay? So this is like, if you think about like standard history, there's always been like red light districts everywhere you go, and it's usually like menfolk going and getting their little lady friends, ladies of the night type of thing. And this is just the opposite. Women are going there and being like, I'm picking up my man whore. So, yes. This is Brothel Island, and I'm down for it. So, it appeals to me right then. Oh, here's my favorite part, though, of all of these. This game is for you if you want to fall in love with hot men. You like romance novels, manga, or dramas. You like historical stories, like those set in the Edo, Meiji, or Taisho periods, late 1800s to early 1900s. You like romance games. So let's just pretend, let's rename all the characters as we go, and let's just pretend that all our characters, this is Hakuoki Man-Whore Island Edition. Okay, let's do this. But again, all the reviews are, so some people have said like terrible typos, and they've kind of messed up with certain things, so the translation's not woohoo, spot on amazing. So we'll just do what we always do and blame Tim the terrible typist, because he sucks at everything. So, and there are some people that have like not recommended it. So, someone said they played for 2 hours and they feel dirty because of it. So, I mean, that's what we're here for, that kind of stuff. The writing and characters are awful. This one's a really long negative review, but for the most part, so someone said you should buy the Vita version. I don't know, I'm not reading the reviews, but for the most part, this game is very positive. So this is not a mixed review. Literally, it is rated very positive. I forgot to do my name settings. My last name, we always do this. I can't be anybody else but me, so I almost put it reversed, and then people would be calling me Sims, and I would have been like, the fuck? Because, wow. Anyway, So here we go. We have to start in the prologue. I had to click into the prologue and like literally click to this point in order to like do things down. And I swear to God, I hope the music is fine. I'll check it after this because I literally have it down very low in my recording because the only thing I hate about Dokkan Labs games, every single one of them I hate, is the fact that the music is either on or off. It's never, you can't turn it down a little bit. And my headset is basically, the sound is down as low as it goes and it's still fucking loud. And my recording software is down to like 20% sound and it is still god-awful. Can I just, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna turn my sound on my computer down a little bit too. So hopefully that's not affecting the sound too much for you, but I'll see when I go through and check it, because it should be fine. It's set at the same settings as all the other ones, and like nobody can play like, oh my god, I can't hear. Plus I'm loud, so. But I also feel like I'm louder right now because I'm like, feel like I'm screaming over loud music, but. So actually that's almost too quiet. There, that's a little bit better. I can still hear the music and everything, but anyway, here we go. Are you ready? I almost can't wait for this. But this is gonna be, I hope this is good, because it's gonna be a slog if not, because it's 5 dudes. I think 5 or 6. We've got a lot of romancy partners, so anyway. A large pleasure district exists in the middle of an island. Some women just want children, others are looking for love. I feel like we should have just read this instead of the synopsis, but. For one night only, they buy themselves a man who can never be theirs. Ha! Fooled you. The whole purpose of this game is I'm gonna make him mine. Geisha boys, I love this. In this pleasure district, wreathed in a mysterious and glamorous air, in this pleasure district where beautiful but fleeting dreams are woven. What is it the women truly buy? Dreams, illusions, or reality? On this island where men are never born, they yearn for the men of the pleasure district. Okay. Come on. Come on. We could have fixed that. Well, that's some weird editing, but. It is weird though. So men are never born, but then you literally think that all the men would be really fucking old. So I'm guessing when they say never, it's like, it's pretty fucking rare type of a thing. This is like a reverse Handmaid's Tale. Like, well, with that, it was really more like, most people are sterile. There's only a few people that can have kids, but, you know. The male courtesans of the pleasure district are far out of the reach of ordinary commoners. Now, enjoy yourself. Have a good time in the district. I mean, go on and enjoy yourself. Kind of love this fucking intro. Not gonna lie. I have a feeling, just by that intro, I'm like, that reviewer was like, I feel dirty. Yeah, I have a feeling we're gonna feel dirty, but I might enjoy it, but I'm also gonna be embarrassed the whole way through this. I'm looking forward to this. But this is no ordinary fleeting dalliance. Your heart, body, and womanhood are all on the line. I think the only criticism I did read of this was someone was like, she's the typical derpy kind of virginal MC, and it's kind of like, I kind of hate that about the games. I mean, the 2 that we played have been mixed reviews, so they just were train wrecks to begin with. But I think the MC is what I really hated the most about them. Like, I went in for the assholes. Like, I knew these guys were going to be trash, but that was the fun. But the MC was what really pissed me off, and I feel like she's going to be like this. I think the second one, people are more like, she's not as bad, so, because it's a different person, but we'll see. You will never be able to escape. Although I'm wondering if she's, like, so virginal and innocent, why the fuck is she going to the man whore? Like, why are you going to the brothel? Like, girl, what the fuck? You just there to cuddle? I mean, not from the seductive wiles of the courtesans, so we're seeing a couple of them in the background as we kind of like that. No, let's be more accurate. From the pure love of the courtesans. Which would you prefer? To get serious? Or to assume you're being toyed with? The choice is entirely up to you. I hope we don't have to make a choice right off the bat, because I don't know what to do. Enjoy being toyed with by your own lusts and passions. Enjoy the maddening, tempestuous lifestyles of truly refined courtesans. Oh, okay. Okay, so that was the intro, and now we're us. I finally made it to the Inari Shrine. Relieved, my shoulders relaxed just a little bit. I was really nervous before. Even a short stroll through Yoshiwara has that effect on me. Also, I'm gonna struggle with some of the names. I've already read some of the guys' names, but there are some that just for some reason my brain doesn't want to, like, pronounce properly. So, some of them are fine, and other ones I'm like, I'm gonna have a problem with this. Because I know, but, well, also, you don't know where to accentuate on the names. You know what I mean? Like, Spacey, not Spacey. You know what I mean? But, like, I mean, with Japanese names, it's, like, hard to figure out where the accent lies. Like, how exactly, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? There's some emphasis in certain syllables on names, but also there's one that I'm just like, my brain just wants to say it completely wrong, even though that's not how you say it, but it just doesn't roll off the tongue nicely for me. I don't know. Anyway. You should be used to this by now. It's kind of like anytime we have to read anything that's not English and it's like a French word or something, and I'm like, fuck that, I don't know. So, I hear adults save their money just so they can come here regularly. Are we not an adult? Because I'm disturbed already. But I'm probably too young for that. I'm not ready for that sort of thing, and I don't have any money either. Okay. Adult. When you say that, do you mean you're like a young adult, like 18 or so? Because I'm okay with it. But if you're like, I'm like only 16, you should not be at the brothel. Get the fuck out of here, girl, and go back to school. I'm sure this is like the oldie times, but it is, obviously, if the things at 18 to 1900. So. What's more, I don't have any beauty to be proud of. Oh, I'm sure you're a beautiful potato. Well, let's just get this errand over with so I can go home. Oh, but this is going to be a problem for me, dude. She's going to be the typical MC in, like, every book and everything anywhere. Well, she's gorgeous, but she doesn't know. Oh. Christ. All right. Look, it's okay to be like, I think I'm pretty, and people would be like, no, you're gorgeous. And you're like, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm just pretty. But to be like, what? No, I'm a potato. But yet you're the most gloriously gorgeous, magic vagina woman out there. Like, it's usually what happens. I shouldn't complain yet. But she's going to piss me off. I already know it. Anyway. Right after I mutter that to myself and begin to walk faster, I notice something. A man and a woman whispering in the shade of a tree catch my eye. Wow. He's so beautiful. He's one of our hoes, isn't he? I'm used to seeing slightly older men who were no longer courtesans in my village, but I almost never get the chance to see young men. Apparently courtesans rarely are allowed to go outside. We wouldn't want to damage their flawless, perfect skin. Hello? I'm going to be sexist through this whole thing. I just hope you know. I'm going to be like, that's right. We have to protect them. You're too pretty to do anything, dear. You just sit there and let the women folk do the work. I just like the reversal. It's fun. Just saying. Without thinking, I stop and stand still. The sound of a pebble crunching under my foot rings out loud and clear. It's too late for me to pass by unnoticed. The couple under the tree turns toward me with expressions of mixed surprise and fear. Oh! The woman hides her face immediately. I mean, okay. She's hiding like, oh, I don't want this person to know that I'm seeing main horrors. But it's like, but that's pretty much the only place you're getting a baby, right? I'm just saying. Aside from the men who grandpa, who's now retired, who's like, by the way, half the village's grandpa, I'm just guessing. But, so I'm just saying, it's not like women have any other this is not like standard nowadays where like, oh, I've got to be embarrassed because I was seeing a hooker, because you could just date a normal woman. Look, if you want to go to hookers, that's fine. They're working ladies too. Whatever, that's your business. But, like, there's more of a stigma in being embarrassed about that, because it's not like, well, there's one woman for every 30 men. You know what I mean? This makes it sound like there's a fuck ton of women and there ain't no men. And if you need anything, like, you need anybody to open a jar for you, or maybe you want to have kids, you got to go to the brothel, man. That's the only place you're going. Is all I'm saying. That's what they make it sound like, right? Like, there are just no men. So she's like hiding like she's embarrassed, and it's like, bitch, where the hell else are you going to get pregnant? I mean, if that's your thing. I'm just assuming, you know what I mean? But it's like, not like she's cheating on her husband. She didn't have a husband. There's no husbands to be had. So, I don't know. Anyway. I don't know why you're embarrassed. Like, that's what they're there for. You're needs and purpose. Jar, maybe she needed a jar open. I don't know. You don't know. She shouldn't be embarrassed about that. Sometimes those jars are fucking hard, man. And if you don't have a grippy thing, it's hard. Just kidding. I'm not kidding, though. Jars are sometimes hard to open. Jeez. Anyway. The man shields her with his body and then turns to face me again. His eyes are filled with sorrow and his face is marred by despair. Excuse me, miss. Would you mind pretending you never saw us? I don't know if he's one of our hoes or not, but... In that moment, I understood the situation. He's a courtesan on the run. The two of them are planning to elope. This is really none of my business. From a gap in the man's kimono, I can see the woman's eyes peering at me in terror. We want to get married, so we're going to escape this island together and go back to the mainland. So, like, the mainland, there's menfolk, but on the island, there's none, and we can't just go to the mainland and import some dudes. I don't know. I'm just saying, there should be, like, an exchange program, right? Like, you have too many men and we got too many women. We should, like... So anybody want to go to the mainland? Better job opportunities, you know? Like... Just maybe promote some immigration, switching... I'm just saying. I'm not saying treat people like commodities, but that's what we're doing with the man whores, right? So I'm just saying. Come on. There's got to be a solution to this. Aside from Man Whore Island, but... Hey. We're on Man Whore Island and we're going to enjoy it, ladies. And gentlemen, if you're here, whatever. We just want to be happy together. I can feel the passion behind his appeal. There's no reason for me to stand in your way. Is this what it's like to be in love? This is so what's going to happen to us, right? Is this the passion of two people in love? I'm a boat captain's daughter. There's a boat headed for the mainland at the harbor right now. Let's hurry back. How are you the boat captain's daughter? You mean your mom's a boat captain? Because you can't possibly have a dad. Boys aren't born, and then your dad would have to be a courtesan too. How? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it like the logistics like grinding in anybody's head? Like, your dad had to have been a courtesan too, because there's not a lot of men born on this island, and if women are going to Man Whore Island, like, I'm just saying. Seems like that is like a huge issue. This is not just like pleasure district. This is like, this is our life, yo. What? Are you sure? You mean, let's hurry. Thank you so much. Here, put a wig on that pretty boy. The woman's quivering voice echoes in my heart. Will I ever fall in love like these two someday? Oh yeah, we're gonna do it quite a few times. I can't even imagine it. And that's how I ended up helping two strangers elope. When we say goodbye, they give me a beautiful kimono and some money as thanks. They tell me they don't need it anymore because they'll be getting married on the mainland. The money wouldn't have been enough to buy him out of slavery anyway. That's actually... Okay, now I just feel bad about joking about the man whores because they're, like, sex slaves. That is kind of awful. Ooh. Alright, let's just have a moment where we just realize how fucking bad... The implications of this are pretty bad. Okay. Now that we're past that, let's just enjoy Man Whore Island. Okay. But I'm going to feel bad for all the other boys. I'm going to be like, we're going to get this one out. But then those ones are all and I'm going to feel really bad about my man. No, I want them all to come with me. I will keep them in my harem. But I finally get a harem and they're sex slaves. And that just feels really dirty and sad. But, man, shit got real fast, huh? Anyway. Nevertheless, they gave me what they had desperately saved up together. I'm not sure whether I should accept something so valuable or not. So this is how much they value being able to return to the mainland. Their smiles are full of so much happiness. After seeing them off, I hurriedly returned to town. Gotta be honest, the backgrounds are pretty. This is kind of nice, too, like this. I still haven't finished the errand my mother sent me to run. However, while I was busy helping the runaways, the town changed around me. It's turned into the nighttime district. Oh, I like nighttime districts, all like pink and shit. Pine torches burning with crimson flames, beautiful hanging lanterns, young men dressed in fine, gaudy clothing. What are they selling themselves? They're selling their wares, which is their bodies. Again, I'm gonna joke through this whole thing, but like the real implications of like sex slavery is really like kind of disturbing, and I feel really bad that we're gonna joke about it because that shit still happens, and that's scary and bad. So like, my views expressed in this game are not my views on actual slavery or sex slavery or anything like that, because that shit's wrong. but this is the world we live in this game. So we're just gonna be okay with it, I guess? I mean... Alright. Look, I'm gonna enjoy it. But I'm gonna feel a little traumatized over it. It's weird shit we get ourselves into with these games. Anyway. And everywhere you look, women, women, and more women. This sounds really great place for lesbians, is all I'm saying, too. I move even faster to escape men's leering gazes as they smoke pipes in stores. Really? They're gonna leer at you? They have plenty of women. They've got women throwing vagina at them left and right. I don't think they give a shit about you. I have to hurry. But just then, I hear a sudden burst of loud cheers and cries of admiration ahead of me. Doesn't she make it sound like it's more men and less women? Like, they're leering at me. They don't give a fuck about you. Like, they're getting laid left and right. They don't give a shit about you, potato girl. Right, it's because she's so gorgeous, but she doesn't know it. Sorry. I look up to see what's happening. I see a single, wonderfully handsome man dressed in splendid, gorgeous clothes. First of our boys. He's walking forward at a leisurely pace. That's the only thing. I mean, it would really suck. Like, in this scenario, they're basically being used. But then again, women... okay, there are women who would probably enjoy having lots of sex. I don't think you'd appreciate being a sex slave, because that would suck. But, like, I feel like men probably wouldn't hate it as much as women, statistically speaking. There's probably more men who'd be like, I'd be a sex slave, like, whatever. And there's women who are like, I don't think I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Sure, there's also men that would be like, yeah, no. It'd be totally cool with being a sex slave, but, like, no fat chicks. Fuck you, you gotta take what you get, okay? Like... But, like, I have a feeling that our man hoes aren't going to be, like, worried. I'm not going to be like, I hate my life like this. They're going to be like, look at the fabulous clothes I get, and everybody showers me with love. They're going to be like, I just, look, because they're like, I mean, they're glamorizing it. And I think that's the problem, is like, you're like, look, they look like they enjoy it. We shouldn't feel bad. Yeah, we should feel bad. Not in the game. Not in the game. We shouldn't feel bad. Not at all. This is the world we live in. Tough life, yo. Deal with it. But, yeah, wow. Okay. Anyway, every head turns to stare. Every mouth utters a sigh. I have a feeling they're all going to be like, I just hate my life. And you're going to be like, shut up, you love it. His stunning beauty and presence demand it. This must be a courtesan's procession. I'm so overwhelmed that I stop walking. A lot of women and men who are either servants or new recruits trail along behind him. He glides gracefully down the streets. For just a second, our eyes meet. That single look is enough to root me to the spot. I mean, he looked really great, and then he gave you, like, this, like, lecherous kind of look, and it's like, whoa. He gives me a sudden smile. I stand there, still rooted to the spot, until the whole procession has moved on. Oh no! I forgot about the errand again! Yeah, you got distracted by Pretty Boy. Coming to my senses with a start, I dash forward again. Passing through the Inari Shrine, I finally arrive in front of Kikuya. I'm so sorry I'm late. I'm on an errand from the boat wholesale store. I step inside timidly. Despite my nervousness, I manage to call out. I wonder if Kikuya is the, well, because it's the men of Yoshiwara, Kikuya. Is this, like, the branch of the man horse? So, like, I think it's Ogiya is the other one. I'm not 100% sure. So it's like, well, that's this. So let's be like, I went to Starbucks today. I went to Dunkin' Donuts. I went to Kikuya. I went to Ogiya. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's the branch of the, I don't know. Just then, I hear footsteps stealthily approaching from inside. Another boy? A man appears before me. Yep. I'm pretty sure this is one of our other boys. He has sleek black hair and somewhat icy-looking features. Is he gonna be our bitch? Well, they're all gonna be our bitch, but I meant, like, is he gonna be, like, the asshole? He kind of looks like he might be the jerk. Kind of dig it. But, like, the sexy one. Like, the... You know what? He's the Shiraishi of this game. He is, like, the one that's, like, got the sexy look, and then he's gonna be a little bit of a dick, but, like, maybe a little crazy. We'll see. He smiles at me while I stand there quaking with surprise. I've been waiting for you. My, what a cute little messenger you are. My name is Iroha. I work here at Kikuya. It's a pleasure to meet you. Iroha. I'm from the wholesale store on the boat. My name is Spacey. Well, Spacey Sim, but yeah, they put it in there. With a slight bow, I hold out the goods I was sent to deliver. I just love the way he's standing. He's like... I just want to imagine him like walking up and be like striking a pose and standing there literally like this the entire time. Just imagine that in real life, a person standing there. Wouldn't you be like, the fuck are you doing? Are we voguing? The hell? Why, thank you. And thanks for coming all the way out here. Still, I had no idea Mr. Genemon had such a lovely daughter. Genemon, yeah. What? He must be mistaking me for someone else. I'm the boat store owner's daughter, not Mr. Genemon's. I can't pronounce that. Genemon's. Yeah, because I'm assuming with the apostrophe you're accentuating the N, it should be too, but Genemon's. I do know him though. He's a trader and the very person who requested these goods delivered for him. He's a rich, knowledgeable, and fairly well-known older man. Is this your first time in the pleasure quarters? He changes this topic before I can correct him. You look extremely nervous. I mean, the way you're standing is making me a little nervous, but I like it, not gonna lie. He's pretty. And I love the exotic way he's standing. It's like fucking weird. And there's a look on your face like you just saw something terrifying. He's smiling cheerfully, but his sharp tone makes my heart skip a beat uncomfortably. See, the little, like, you see something terrifying. Like, he's gonna be that one. He's gonna be that guy, huh? No, nothing like that. I just saw something really beautiful. Snaps for the smartass. Oh, she's like, and he's like, what, the procession? She's like, no, I meant you. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yeah! Bang, bang, baby. Uh-huh! That just sneaks out the door. She's not that sassy or fly. Or just retarded, because that would be me. I would say something like that, and people would be like, you are seriously fucked. Like, what is wrong with you? Yeah. Anyway. Just cause. I don't people well. Anyway. Oh, what was it? A procession of courtesans? He seems to know everything. I give a small nod in response. Please excuse me, I must be off. Are you leaving already? You must be tired carrying such a heavy package. That's what she said. What? Nothing. That's gonna be this whole game, by the way. He calls out to me as I turn my back on him. I stop and stand there frozen in shock. Could he possibly know about me helping those lovers escape? I'm scared. I tighten my grip on the gift they gave me. And what's more, it looks like a something really important. It looks like a something really important. It's something really important? Oh. Slowly, fearfully, I turn to face him. There's a faint smile on his face. What has he realized? What is he thinking? I'm so scared. The music doesn't belay that. The music is like so happy. The man at the head of the procession was our Takao. See, that one's gonna be hard for me. Takao. It's gonna be hard. We're just gonna mumble through that and it's gonna turn into something. Makes me think of taquitos for some reason. It makes me hungry. Anyway. He should be back any minute now. What do you say? Would you like to meet him? What? Oh, no, I couldn't possibly. His unexpected offer makes me even more desperate to leave. Why does he remind me of Okita? He's the Okita character in my brain. Like, I just see him and there's something about him that makes me think Okita, right? From Hakuoki. I don't want to give him that voice because that's like the impy voice and it's too hard to do. But, maybe. No, because that's like really like... My brain is like not working to like do it, but that's like... Yeah, it was like, are you guys talking about me? Oh, I'm so happy. I can't do that the whole time. I can't. So anyway, are you guys talking about me? Huh, I'm so happy. He's definitely got the perkier voice though. I feel like he's definitely sass. Huh? The man from the procession? A handsome man suddenly appears before us. Did you not think Iroha was pretty too? Because he is. Thank you. They're all beautiful. You know what the sad part is, though? Like, boys aren't born here. So if a man is born on this island, he's probably stolen into becoming a courtesan, right? But, like, what about the poor unattractive boys? What do you do with them? Because they all ain't coming out beautiful. Like, it's like a magic island where only beautiful men are born, but, like, rarely. That's why. Well, you're not beautiful enough. You can't have it. Like, I mean, what the fuck is happening here? They send them to the mainland. They only need the beautiful men. I don't know. Maybe they're the assistants, the helpers. And if you're really, really poor and you can't afford one of the pretty courtesans, you get the poor little unattractive kid. I mean, because, like, normally when you have, like, geishas or, like, whatever. Well, I don't think geishas. I don't know. Were they, like, technically, like, sleeping around with people? I don't know things. But, you know, if you're thinking, like, a typical, like, brothel or anything like that, you know, they're not probably gonna, well, first of all, if you're gonna sell someone as sex labor, you're not kidnapping the ugly chicks. You know? I mean, I guess maybe you don't care, but you're not gonna fetch the price for a 2 as you're gonna get for a 10. So you're gonna be pulling in the, like, whatever is attractive for wherever you're selling people. Which, okay, this sounds horrible and, like, god-awful, but you know what I mean? And, like, but this is like beggars can't be choosers. We gotta be picky, because there ain't men, so... But, like, not all of them are gonna be born gorgeous, is all I'm saying. So this is just weird. Again, I don't know why I have to analyze these games and be like, this doesn't make sense! It's not supposed to make sense, Spacey. It's not supposed to make sense. It's just a brothel with men whores, and you're supposed to enjoy the men whores and just be happy. I don't know why you overthink these things. Sorry. Anyway. It's the same man who enchanted me during the procession. Oh, what excellent timing, Takao. How did the procession go? I ran into a very interesting girl. She was holding a huge package and staring at me like she'd seen a ghost. Oh. She didn't happen to be a cute, innocent-looking young lady, did she? I like how they're fucking with us. This is great. She did, actually. In fact, she looked just like this. With that, Takao peers closely at my face. His deep, clear eyes look straight into me. He can't always make this face, please. I need, like, a normal face from him, because this is just ridiculous. It's like he's staring straight into my heart. Steadily, fixedly, he stares at me. As you can see, I'm pure flesh and blood. I even have feet. My eyes are drawn irresistibly to Takao's legs. Is that like a thing? To his slim, compact ankles. What the fuck? And his smooth, manicured toenails. Oh my god. I just love his slim ankle. Oh, he's got such skinny, sexy ankles. Okay, that's worth it. For some reason I don't understand. I feel embarrassed and turn my face away, probably because you're sexualizing his ankles. But again, I do feel like that kind of is fitting. Like, girl, you need to cover your shoulders. The boys, I can't focus in school. My sexy, sexy shoulders. Boy, you need to cover your ankles. It's turning me on. It's getting all hot. But I need my fainting gouge. I'm about to clutch my pearls. Like, what the fuck? What's wrong? Do my legs scare you? I mean, why don't you touch them? They're warm. My legs, my chest, my arms, all of me. He's such a slut, and I kind of love it. I mean, this is his job, but also, I feel like if we were playing a normal game and he wasn't supposed to be a courtesan, he would be the slut, so. I'm just like you. Nice. And hot. Okay. I love this so much already. Alright, this is definitely, I feel like this is better. Like, okay, maybe it's just the concept behind it, and that's why we can handle these guys being, like, over the top, but I love it. Oh! His gaze is inviting, and his motions are enticing. I find myself starting to blush. And it's not just my face. I can feel my whole body growing warm. And that's enough, Takao. You've teased enough young girls for one day. Oh, Oh, what's wrong with liking what you see? Absolutely nothing. You just have to pick your moment. You have a client waiting, but I'll save a place for you later if you want it. What do you say, miss? Huh? A place for me? No, I'm nobody special. I don't deserve special treatment. Don't be so modest. I insist. Oh! I'm pretty sure, okay, so I'm pretty sure with this guy that just showed up with his beautiful blonde and seafoam hair, can I just tell you I love the seafoam accents, it's amazing. But I'm pretty sure when I read in the background of each one of them, I think it's him. One of them used to be like top dog, but something happened, and then now he's got to go quote back into training, so he's like being punished, and I think it was him. So that's gonna be, so you know, they have interesting, complex storylines. Oh, what's going on? Is the owner actually inviting someone over? Is he the owner? But we can bone him. Whatever. I almost gasp in shock when a man suddenly interrupts our conversation. I don't know his personality, so I gotta get his voice down a little bit. Yeah, this is it. Tokiwa. Because I want to call him Tokiya. Yeah, because I'm used to that name in like anime and stuff like that, but Tokiwa is so fucking hard for my brain to say, so I'm gonna fuck it up. Tokiwa. It just, the wa part just, my brain sees Tokiya or something, and Tokiwa doesn't come out right. I was struggling when I went through the names. I'm like, that's gonna, so bear with me while I fuck it up repeatedly. So anyway, mind your manners. The man named Tokiwa, his hair and eyes are both unusually colored. There's an animal-like friendliness about him. Oh, he's our puppy. And he looks at me like he's licking me all over. There's an animal-like friendliness. He's licking me all over. Okay, I see what you were going for. That's not how I thought that sentence was going to end, though. I started it. Oh, God, yeah, his eyes are the same color as his hair. Oh, I dig it. Wow. Yeah. Anyway, I don't quite know what to do for a voiceover, but anyway. You don't need manners to love a girl, do you? I can't help it if my manners are bad. And not when I'm so eager to sink my fangs into a cute girl. I'm the great Tokiwa of the Kikuya brothel, after all. That's pretty big talk for a servant who's forever stuck as number 2. What was that? I don't want to hear that from a slacker who takes his high rank for granted. You can criticize me all you like once you make it to my level. If you can, that is. Or maybe he's, one of them is, but I thought he used to be number 1 and he got booted down because something happened. I don't remember. That's enough, both of you. Iroha puts the bickering courtesans firmly in their place. You're keeping the clients waiting. Get going, now. All right. Fine. They slink off somewhat reluctantly. I'm a little taken aback to see how casual courtesans are behind the scenes. So Iroha is the owner of this place. I mean, if you think about it, a brothel usually has a madam, takes care of her girls, so it makes sense that they have a mister taking care of the boys. I do think it's, because I was wondering when he came out, I was like, I know he's one of the guys we can date, but he's not as extravagantly dressed, because he's the owner. He doesn't need to be. Cool. I apologize for that. Now, about what we were discussing earlier. Just as he begins to speak. Tap, tap, tap. I could hear footsteps coming down the stairs. We've only met 3 of our guys. We need 2 more interruptions here. I looked up only to see a young boy walking towards me, 1 step at a time. He was dressed impeccably. His expression looked intelligent, and his movements were refined and dignified. Oh god, we're getting the lolly boy. Oh, you know I'm not gonna like this. He looked completely out of place. I remember feeling unsettled. A young boy. He doesn't look that young. He looks like the rest of them. He's just... He's probably not the 25-year-old. He's the 18-year-old. Okay, whatever. I was literally expecting like super lolly, and I'm like, I don't remember there being anyone that looked super lolly boy. Nobody looked lolly boy, thank god. Anyway. I feel like he's... Okay, he's gotta have the, like... the quiet voice, because he seems like he's the quiet, shy type. Maybe. We'll figure it out as we go. Iroha-san, I need to talk to you. The boy sat down next to Iroha-san and started whispering in his ear. I apologize for disturbing you when you're with a customer, but it's urgent. Please excuse me, miss. Certainly. Iroha-san nodded to me, then turned to the boy and gave him his full attention. It's about Kagura-san. See, he doesn't look that young. You know what I mean? So. How rude! I'm a customer, you know! I know. It's not a big deal. Come on, calm down. We have to see him to get his voice, so I know it's supposed to be him. Not a big deal. My money's just as good as anyone else's. What do you mean I can't buy Kagura? Stop it! Let go! Thank you for your business. Please come again. The man dragged the woman to the door and pushed her out, fighting her every step. Oh, so he's just a servant helping out. Okay. I wonder what that was about. She wants to buy him like a possession. Despite the ruckus, everything quieted the minute the door closed behind her. A man came down the stairs as quiet returned, looking around for the source of the noise. I feel like they all, like, he is like mystery magic man. What the fuck is going on? The atmosphere around him was different. His outfit was sharp and impeccably tailored. He walked like a warrior, and his features were handsome and rugged. I suppose it wasn't unusual to see so many different men. After all, we were in the red light district. Here, the normal rules of the world don't apply. Kagura, that must have been upsetting. Money can't buy everything. Our eyes met. Just that, nothing else. His eyes held no emotion. His expression betrayed no reaction. He just looked at me. It was just a look, but it sent slivers of ice running up my spine. I wanted him to look away. More than that, I wanted him to overlook me. As I thought that, his gaze smoothly moved away from me, as though nothing worthy had happened. Oh, he's our marshmallow, huh? He's that cold-hearted bitch. I get it. He abruptly turned around and started climbing the stairs as silently as when he came. That was what I wanted to tell you. Oh. It's Kagero. That one also was gonna fuck with me because it's like, look. Kagero. It's gonna mess with me. Oh wait, no, wait. Wait, I think there's 6 because there's another guy whose name is literally like, oh Jesus Christ, it's too many syllables. It's literally like 4, but it's like, I'm used to all of our names being shorter, so. They're all gonna fuck with me, okay? So anyway. Kagero, that must have been difficult for you too. It wasn't so bad. On that note, Iroha-san, who's the pretty lady? He glanced at me impetuously. Tonight's special, so I thought I'd set her up. Oh, really? If that's the case. He looked me over. It felt like he was feasting on me with his eyes. It's so funny, they're like, I'll take her. No, I want her. You don't get to fight. Women fight over you. That's not how this works. It's really funny, though. Like how they still think you have a choice in this. You do not. I own you. I am paying for you. I have purchased you. You are my possession now. God, this game is really gonna fuck with me. It felt really gross. That's how I'm probably gonna feel this whole game, but it's okay. Can I help you? You're very beautiful, but that beauty's wasted on you. Rude! He snorted suddenly, a teasing glint in his eye. Wow, they all gonna be assholes, huh? I gaped at him. His personality didn't match his clothes at all. I expected one of them to be nice, but they're all gonna be assholes. Is this what Dogenzaka Labs games are? Every single one of them is some kind of asshole. Cause like, well, the other 2 are teasy sluts. He's a little bitchy, and the other guy is he's the cold-hearted snake guy. That's fine. We need one of those in the game, but like, I don't need 6 of you. Shit. Anyway, when will you learn how to speak to customers? Please accept my apologies, miss. He really means no offense. He's just saying you're beautiful. Yeah, really? My first impression of him might have been false, but there was something endearing about the act. That may be true. I have been instructed by Kagura-san in the fine arts of entertaining. But for now... Oh, well, that explains it. He's taught me how to entertain, so that's why you're a douche, huh? Because he's... Okay, I get it. With that, he stood and started climbing the stairs. Oh dear, I really am sorry. he's still in training. It's fine. Let's forget that happened. Let me find you a table. What type of man here strikes your fancy? I wonder if I could really take him up on that offer. She's like, what? No, I can't. Well, I mean, if you're offering. Okay. I'm not sure how she's going to turn out, but right now, I applaud her because she's like, what? No, I can't. I mean, if you're going to give it to me for freebies, who am I to say no to a free dude for the night? I mean, obviously, here's the honest thing. We're going to be here romancing dudes. So, like, that's the whole point. So, but it's still funny. I looked at him, mentally preparing a refusal, but his smile was so sincere. I felt bad turning him down. He, like, guilted her into a date. It's fucking hilarious. Oh, second season. Yeah. Hayabusa. Hayabusa is really hard to say for me. I don't know why. He's, like, not even been introduced. And, I feel like Iroha, obviously, like, anyway. So Takao is the most popular in the Kikuya, arrogant and domineering, particularly good at handling the ladies. Kagura, silent, brilliant at martial arts, academic studies, calligraphy, and everything else. An overwhelming presence. Iroha, the brothel's host, a frightening presence. Angry like an ogre when provoked? They're all assholes. Every single one of them is an This is the way Dokenzaka Labs just does their games. Okay. So here we go. Hayabusa. Hayato is the protagonist's childhood friend. Why did it say Hayato? Wait a minute. Everyone thought it disappeared, but he had secretly become a courtesan. Oh, right. Okay. Takao's attendant. He has some foreign blood, a flirtatious looker. Kagura's attendant. Brilliant with his insults, but meek by nature. Adores Kagura. Well, why don't those two hook up? I don't know who we should choose. This is the hard part. I feel like maybe we should just go down the line. Or, like, go down the line. But I don't know. Like, I don't know. Are they saying Iroha? Because he's got a second season, so should he be the last? Or once we do his main one, do we get to choose the second one? And then, well, they're calling him Hayato. I don't know if his name is Hayato or Hayabusa, but I don't know. Maybe Hayato is his real name and Hayabusa is his, like, hoe name. I don't know. Whatever. Look, it's like a stripper name, right? Your name's not Mandy, your name's like Sparkles. You know, whatever. So I don't know if Hayabusa should be our last. But I feel like Iroha should at least be closer to the last. I kind of feel like we should do one of these guys first. We should probably do Superman Whore first, the most popular one. Although, I don't know. You guys let me know who you want to see. We'll do it in whatever order. You guys recommend. We're obviously the first one I gotta pick because I gotta do this now. So we'll do that. But you let me know who you want to see in what other order. I'm thinking we should probably mix in because, like, I feel like Takao and Tokiwa are the most interesting to me already off the bat. Just on the few seconds we saw them. Kagura could be good. I feel like Kagero, unless we see a little bit more of him, right off the bat, I'm like, I don't think you... I feel a little It's not that he's not pretty, it's just I feel So I feel like we shouldn't do him at the end, but we shouldn't do him first. So let's go straight up for the pretty popular man whore. Let's just take the popular boy. Alright? Even though he does appeal to me a little more, but I don't want to start with my... I think he might... Just at the look, he might be my favorite. Tokiwa might be my favorite. Just for the looks. But let's go with Super Ho. Alright, here we go. Holy shit, 13 chapters? This is gonna be forever! That's long. Like, My Butler's only 7 chapters, and then the 2 endings, and then we all have the dates in here. This is 13. This is gonna be like, we are gonna be in this game for like the rest of the fucking year. First of all, it's September for you. It's August for me when I'm recording this, but almost September. We're gonna be in this. This is not gonna end for a long time. I mean, we got the rest of the year. It's gonna take months. Cause I mean, this probably would almost take 2 weeks on its own. Wow. You're choosing me? Hi, yeah. But then again, this was a mobile game, and if they did it from a mobile game, they wouldn't just have 7 chapters. I really wanted to record and film Ikemen Vampire for you guys. I started doing it, but like, before I uploaded any parts, I'd recorded a couple, and then, no lie in the game, it popped up like, hey, we found a lot of videos online. No, you can't do that. And then I looked at the terms of service, and I was like, oh yeah, I can't do that. So unfortunately, all the, is it Cybird or Cybrid? Cybird, I think? All of their games you can't upload, and I was like, fucking A, I actually invested money and bought diamonds in this game to be able to use it and play this game for you guys. It's the only reason I went down the mobile route, because I hate mobile games because they're cash grabs, and that sucks. Like, I bought this game, obviously, and I would buy it if it was so that's why I was like, I'll invest money in the diamonds for the game, you know? And then no sooner did I do that, they're like, by the way, you can't record this. And I'm like, fuck! And I spent so much money on that game because, like, now I actually play it every fucking day on my own. I'm like, God damn it, now I'm stuck. Someone literally on Reddit was like, why don't you just, like, not play it and just don't worry. And I'm like, but I already invested the diamonds. I need to spend the diamonds. And then you run out and you're like, I need more diamonds. And then you buy more. And then you're like, I seriously have spent like $200 or $300 on this game. I don't even, okay, maybe not that much, but like, it just feels like it. And I'm just like, stop it. We could be doing way more important things with our money. Like, what the fuck am I doing? But I keep doing it. And let me tell you something. I'm actually kind of glad I can't, because there are things in that game that I'm like, I don't want to read this. I don't want to read this depiction. Oh my god. I was fine reading it by myself, but if I have to literally read about the hot and heavy rom... Let me tell you something, that's why you buy diamonds when you get mobile games. Because when you're getting to the end, especially like the side stories, like they do the special events, and then you could be like, oh, you gotta spend diamonds to get more points. I mean, you don't have to, but it helps to get the points so that you can get the passionate ends. Those are worth it. I'm just saying. That shit is worth it. And I'm like, I am kind of glad I'm not recording this, because I would be like, girl, I can't read this shit. It's like 800 degrees in this apartment, and I need a fainting couch. Like, oh my. Shit. There's no, like, CGs or anything, but, like, just the shit I have to read. And you know how I feel about that. Like, yeah, come on, let's get it up. Oh, God, I don't want to read it. Don't make me read it. The shit that we had to read in My Butler, and that we'll probably have to read in this, is nothing. All I'm saying. All I'm saying. Those bitches know how to write some dirty scenes. And it's not, like, super graphic, but it's not like Tame where, like, he kissed me passionately, and then it goes back and you're like, oh, we boned. Yeah, it's not. There are things, and you're like, oh, God. Like, alright, I'm just gonna say it. There are literally things where you're reading, like, I felt him inside me, and you're like, ah! I can't read this! See, I had a hard time just saying it. I can read it perfectly fine by myself, but when I gotta read it aloud, good lord, no, I can't do that. My cheeks are pink. My whole body is hot now. I'm not a prude, but I just don't like reading shit like that to people. So, I could never read audiobooks that are basically porn. Couldn't read porn audiobooks. Couldn't do it. Couldn't read the trashy romance. No one wants to hear me. You guys do want to hear me talk. I don't know why, but anyway. So, my eyes naturally followed Takao's direction as he left. But is this really okay? For someone like me to choose someone like him, maybe we should have started with, like, the guy who just insulted me, because I feel like he's more our speed. We probably should have started slow. We should have started with the training wheels instead of hopping straight on the motorcycle, is all I'm saying. Can I get the tricycle with training wheels on it instead of hopping for the motorcycle? But balls to the walls, this is what we doing. Yeah, he's what we're gonna do. I'm not sorry. Well, go ahead. Select the gentleman that you prefer. Well, may I please have Takao-san? Why is he blushing? After being prompted to do so, I nervously made my selection. Iroha-san's eyes widened slightly. Oh, Takao-san. Are you sure? Not anymore. Was I asking too much? I heard that he was the most sought-after gentleman at Kikuya. I can't just choose someone like him all of a sudden. But Takao-san was the only one who captivated me most. Was the one who captivated me. Not true. I like, Seafoam over there. What was his name? Tokiwa. Oh. Oh! This is our friend kid, maybe? I guess. I don't know. It's alright. Isn't it, Iroha? The voice that called out surprised me and made my head turn. Oh. And there, standing before me, was Takao-san. Okay, so it wasn't. Choosing me on her first visit. This girl's rather daring for an amateur, isn't she? I mean, you gotta be honest, he's pretty fucking fabulous, and I don't regret this. Like, again, he does remind me of Okita. I feel like he's got the sass, and he might threaten to kill me a couple times. Probably not. Well, he's probably gonna threaten to fuck me, which I'm not sure if that's a threat or a promise. I don't really know, but it's probably a threat to me, because, I don't like reading that, but... Oh! Takao-san brought his face in close to mine and smiled smugly. His grin wielded both a youthful innocence and a surprisingly alluring charm. Look away, stare in awe, try to distract your mind from it. Fuck, should we use a guide? You know what, we might later on... No, we don't need one. We only need one if I see where we're halfway through, then we don't have as many points as we might. Because I don't want to get just the normal ending, I want to get the super happy ending. Because it's really easy to get the normal ending, But I don't know. Let's just stare in awe. Let's go with that. I'm not sure how he is, but let's just see if staring at him and is what he likes. Maybe we should look away. Fuck. Alright, how do I think she would react? I don't think she would stare in awe. You know what? We'll look away. Let's do the innocent blushy thing. Let's look away. Let's look away! I don't know. I'm not good at this. Instinctively, I looked away. Oh, you dare to avert your eyes from me? Fine. I'll just show up the extent of my charm. You won't be able to avert your eyes anymore. So we should have stared in awe, but maybe I like the threat. Yeah, that's right. Maybe I'm playing you, boy. Takao-san snickered confidently. I could see him like this from the corner of my eyes, and I just couldn't escape. For some reason, this was how I felt. I mean, we picked him. But this is your first time to Yoshiwara's Kikuya, and you're choosing me? And this girl has pretty good eyes. And the future's bright for this one. Isn't that right, Iroha? That's right. She certainly holds promise. I know, right? Promise, like you're training me to be a courtesan. Oh, I see how this works. They're courtesans, you can't see the air quotes, and then we visit them, and then they treat us, and they're like, see, did you, okay, now you're straight up, you go to the lady brothel. It's a scam, guys, run. I know, right? I don't know, I do like the two of them, so. Takao-san laughed triumphantly. They have flair, and I like boys with flair, can I just say? Before we realized it, Tokiwa-san came back and was right behind Takao. By the way, what's your name? I'm Sim Spacey. Spacey, huh? That's a nice name. It suits you well. It really does. Was he giving me a compliment? That's his job. Don't take it too seriously. My cheeks became hot from embarrassment. Hey, Tokiwa, show this girl to the parlor. Takao-san said this as he turned to Tokiwa-san behind him. Wow, gonna trip over this. Huh? Why me? Aren't you my substitute when I'm busy with other customers? Listen to me. Treat this girl well. Now, wait a minute. You're saying that like it's no big deal. The way that Takao-san spoke left no room for argument. We gotta find Tokiwa a better voice, but I just don't have one right now, so. Tokiwa-san pouted his lips in annoyance. He's gonna be the petulant little bitch, and I kinda like it. What? Spit it out. All right. You're so damn impatient, aren't you? Well, you see, we're professional entertainers that Kikuya holds in high regard. If you want to be the good gent, you need to book at least a week ahead, you know? And what about that? I'm saying that I'm not sufficiently prepared to entertain this girl. Well, you just have to play, dance, and sing. Aren't you always boasting to women about your entertainment skills? At this particular moment, Takiwa-san glared fiercely at Takao-san. Also, you're not making yourselves look good in front of a client right now. You're like being bitchy. Like, this is funny as fuck though. I love it. I'm not an attendant. However, seemingly unfazed by Tokiwa-san's glance, Takao-san gave his retort. Okay, is it really just me, or is it gonna get to be like my butler with there's all too many K names, where like Tokiwa and Takao are like main dude and attendant, and then you have the two K names? Like, could you have just switched that? Because it's really distracting. That's all I'm saying. But you're on probation for starting trouble with customers. And I'm the courtesan in charge of you. And that means you're just like an attendant. If you can explain what the difference is, be my guest. I do like that we can be a little sassy bitchy with their voices in this one, so I think this one's going to be fun. If you want to talk to me like you're all high and mighty, you should show me as much. Ch. Tokiwa-san lightly clicked his tongue in annoyance, but Takao-san didn't seem to care. He then faced me and began chatting. But you have quite a large haul there, don't you? Oh, this is, something important. I rushed to hide the money and goods that I had received from the couple. They should be in a bag, but, you know, it's probably a money bag. They might know. It's not like I just hid a 50 in my purse, carrying around like a mud coin sack. I don't know. I don't know what kind of money we use. I was afraid they would discover that I let a gent of the night escape before coming here. Takao-san briefly gave me a blank stare and let out a little laugh. His beautiful hand then reached straight out towards me and patted my head. And don't worry, no one's going to take it from you. That's not what you're going to take from me. Oh, his sudden kindness surprised me. Then Takao-san looked around and called out, Hey, someone, carry your luggage to the parlor. Put them somewhere where this girl can see them. Huh? Well then, I have a previous engagement, so I'll leave you for a little while. Tokiwa, head to the parlor. Tokiwa will cover for me until I return. So we get 2 boys. Nice. He'll make sure that you fully enjoy yourself. Then Takao laughed. He doesn't look happy, but he's precious. I carefully turned back to look at Tokiwa-san. But as usual, Tokiwa-san seemed to be in a bad mood. Oh, right, I got it. He said that with a sense of resignation in his voice, followed by a sigh. Tokiwa-sama, Kikuya... No, Yoshiwara's best. Will thoroughly entertain the lady. Great, I expect as much. Well then, I'll see you later, Spacey. Takao-san left. It looks like you two settled things somehow. Oh, well then, Tokiwa, I'll leave the rest to you. Will do. And this way, miss. Please enjoy yourself to your heart's content, my dear lady. Okay. Like, what? I mean, is this like a host club where they just like tell us they're gorgeous and they fawn over us? Or I mean, like, we actually in the red light district like brothel, like we could just be here like, I just want you to entertain me, and then, or like we can just be like, well, I'm gonna thoroughly enjoy myself, and that means you get naked. Like, I mean, what is? I don't know. Okay, I've never been to any kind of red light district, and back in the day, I obviously wasn't alive to know what all this shit happened, so I'm just really curious. Look, if we ever hop in a TARDIS and we go back in time to some weird dimension where there's a man brothel, I'm just saying I think we should check it out for the sake of science. I'm not saying I want a man-ho, because I feel like that would just be a little gross, and I'm not down with that. But I'm just saying, I just want to go and get the full list of what their services are. All I want. I just want to know. They'd be like, here, we can do manis, petties, like, what are they, like, you know. I just want to know. Anyway. Iroha-san then saw us off with a smile, and I followed after Tokiwa-san. Okay, so this is where we'll stop. So this is a perfect place. So we'll stop it here, and, I mean, so, in the meantime, between today, when this airs, and not tomorrow, but the day after, when the next part comes on, contemplate what you think man brothel, what their, like, list of services are. Don't put them in the comments. Don't tell me, because I don't want to read that. That'll make me like, oh, girl. But it's, you know, just think about it on your own. What do you think? Huh. Anyway, so far this is kind of fun. I don't know how it's gonna be with these boys, but I appreciate the artwork so far. Like, the backgrounds are really nice. The boys are beautiful. So that could also be why this is better rated than some of the other ones, because I can't quite remember. I remember Office Lovers being like, these guys are assholes, but some of them were pretty, so I think we tolerated it quite well. My butler, I mean, they were okay. It wasn't like, my God, they're beautiful. So I just feel like maybe if these guys are all assholes, I'll tolerate it better because they're beautiful. So, like, sure, be a dick. I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm pretty simple when it comes to these games, but so far, it's okay. I mean, yes, the underlying dirtiness of the fact that we are paying for, I mean, we're getting a free hoe, but that's everything. It's a little heavy if you break it down and you stop and seriously think that these are sex slaves, and that is just, maybe not sex slave, but you know what I'm saying. They're like, that is kind of awful, but we're gonna go with the game, and we're gonna enjoy it, and we're gonna make horrible comments, and just, you know, carve our own little path to hell, you know. So yeah, that's what we're doing. So I'm definitely going to hell for some of the shit that I'm gonna say in this game, but whatever, I was already going there anyway. Just gonna get there a little bit faster. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to leave down below who you want to see after Takao. If you have a preference, obviously at any point in his path you can leave that, because we'll probably see some of the other guys, but anyway, yeah. And if nobody, I'll just draw them out of a hat, or I don't know, we'll figure it out. But anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.